Leeds, 21st of January, Kirklees Public Eye are attending a Civic Hall event to celebrate the life and arguably one of the world's biggest icons, Muhammad Ali, who sadly passed on the 3rd of June 2016. Also, the Muhammad Ali Leeds Commemoration Planning Group want to commemorate a Muhammad Ali graffiti portrait, a peace garden, a school cartoon comic book, and so much more. The event was attended by world champions from the world of sport, education, community activists, the Lord Mayor of Leeds, and the local community. Firstly, I caught up with Arthur France and then a few others to find out about their thoughts of Muhammad Ali and a bit more about what happens after the event.
Today is the launch of the greatest man that anyone alive have ever seen, Muhammad Ali, and we want to make sure that his memory lives on. Muhammad Ali's legacy will be launching today so that every child who go to school and every grown-up would know who Muhammad Ali was and what he stood for.
As a guest to come to Leeds amongst other professionals and boxers, it's a great thing, and to be remembering here for the great Muhammad Ali, the legend, it's a great honour. He's inspired us, not just myself, but many generations. So to be here at an event to remember the greatness of Muhammad Ali is absolutely amazing.
You can hardly fail to respect someone like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was an idol of mine from when I was a boy. I remember watching him fight. I remember his amazing jokes, etc. when he jumped in and out of the ring. All the stuff he did. He was a fantastic boxer, but he was also a fantastic human being. The stuff he did, fighting for social justice, fighting for equality, fighting against racism, all of those I admired. And they were one of the things that inspired me to become a counsellor and get involved in politics.
And the Amnesty International gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award. The UN General Secretary named him a Messenger of Peace. He received 2 presidential awards. In 2001, President Clinton gave him the Citizens Award. In 2005, President Bush gave him the highest honor that's given to a civilian.
We all know that he was a man of many, many words, and as a poet, I was fascinated by just some of the other quotes that I found. So he says, truly, great people in history never wanted to be great for themselves. All they wanted was a chance to be great for others and be closer to God.
I look at Muhammad Ali and I look at the pictures of him as a young man. My mother and father are within a year or two of their age, same age as Muhammad Ali. So when he was in his prime, they were in their prime as well.
I think the Ali impact and legacy will be an intergenerational, ongoing inspiration as to how you can be strong, proud of who you are, what you look like, where you come from and what you believe in, and why you can make a social, cultural and economic impact on the world.
We know that within the ring, he was a Olympian gold medalist, 3 times the heavyweight world champion. In 1996, the Olympics at Atlanta, Georgia, witnessed Muhammad Ali carrying the Olympic torch to light the Olympic flame, and the world witnessed the bravery, the courage that Muhammad Ali held that torch, even though his body was frail due to Parkinson's.
Say it loud! Say it loud! I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud! Come on, black people, you need to wake up, because this is what made Muhammad Ali the greatest to us. He made us look at ourselves in the mirror and he made us say, yes, I am somebody. I am a beautiful black woman. I am a beautiful black man.
Because I'm from Belfast and I originally came to Leeds in the early 70s when there was when all the Irish problems were going on and the bombings were going off and the IRA were blowing people up. I was a very young boy at school and I suffered badly, bullying, racism, people calling me Irish this, Irish that, and I just remembered Muhammad Ali and the stuff he went through about, you know, how in the black civil rights movement, etc., and how he stood up against the authorities who, you know, wouldn't support him when he needed their help. And, you know, he inspired me, and he gave me the inspiration to actually say, I can do that, and I can stand up against people. And I say, he got me standing up and believing you can actually do things if you stand up for your beliefs, for social justice and fairness throughout the world, and that's what he did. And hopefully I'm doing the same on a much smaller basis.
In 1999, the BBC honoured Muhammad Ali. He was given the BBC Sports Personality of the Century. Now these awards, these accolades, just show the magnitude of Muhammad Ali's legacy.
Ali was an amazing example of dedication and determination. He believed in himself and used the sport of boxing to showcase this to the world.
Boxing, initially when it started, it was probably blood, sweat and tears and guts and pure. It was like a prize fight. I believe, and I strongly believe, and I'm sure a lot of people in this room also believe, Muhammad Ali brought art into boxing, and he made it the art of boxing. So, long live champ, rest in peace. Thank you.
He was a civil rights activist, he was a human activist, and he was a people activist. The fact that Muhammad Ali could have taken his own Pan-Africanism and transcended all continents, all beliefs and all backgrounds to be an ambassador at a time when you couldn't go to Iraq and to be able to free hostages, I think shows his 6 core principles: confidence, conviction, dedication, giving, respect and spirituality.
And I think we can build on that legacy in Leeds. And the legacy is there for education, not just for the young people, but also for adults globally, to learn from his experiences.
Which will also be fundraising. Yes, we can go to funders, that would be a good idea, but it will mean a lot more if people themselves made investment in this significant development, I think.
A man that had belief, a man who had an identity, and a man who was not prepared to have his identity in any way dissuaded from him. A man who would decide that he would challenge the norms. A man who would challenge the injustices. A man who would be deeply committed to young people and their potential. A man who would certainly make sure that what he could aspire by his students in the ring would depict, and more importantly, achieve more out of the ring.
Milton Brown, Kirklees, Public Eye.